Hey everyone, I'm Luke, physio at Lawn Hospital. Today I'm going to run you through a nice quick beginner yoga session just to loosen up, feel good and bring yourself into the now. So we're going to start today's session lying on our backs. Now if you have any hip issues, just have your knees point up. Otherwise bring the soles of your feet together, allow your knees to fall out. Arms by your side, palms face the roof, eyes closed. Start to bring your awareness to the rise and fall of your belly with every breath. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Just follow your normal breathing pattern, whatever that is. Just bring your focus to it. Three more breaths here. Bring your knees together, soles of the feet onto the ground. Slowly roll your knees side to side. Starting to get a bit of movement through the hips, through the back. Warming everything up. Stopping there, roll onto your side and then come up onto your hands and knees. So we work through cat-cow. Knees slightly wider than your hips, hands slightly wider than your shoulders. Inhale, look up, bring your belly to the ground. Exhale, look down towards your knees, really arch through the upper back towards the sky. Inhale, look up into cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Continue to do this at your own pace, with your own breath. Really starting to warm up through the back. So we work through three more breaths. Make your way into child's pose. Heels back, hips back towards the heels. Reach your hands towards the front of the mat. Crawl them as far as you can till you get a stretch through the side bodies. Close your eyes here. Slowly walk your hands to the left side of the mat, getting a stretch through the right side body. Crawl your hands back to the middle, making your way to the right. Coming back to the middle. Make your way to your first downward facing dog. Untuck your toes, feet slightly wider than your shoulders. Lift your sit bones up and back and bend in the knees as you bring your belly towards your thighs. And walk the dog here. Slowly bend one leg as you straighten the other, alternating sides. Feel the backs of your legs warm up. Continue to lift the sit bones high as you do this. Come to a static down dog. Slight bend in the knees. Bring your belly towards the thighs. Lift the sit bone up. Roll the tips of the elbows down towards the ground, broadening through the shoulders. And bring your focus to your breath. Last inhale here. Bend your knees, look towards the front of the mat, step forward as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the spine. Forward fold, exhale, slight bend through the knees, hinge through the hips. Inhale to stand, reach high. Mountain pose. Pull your shoulders back, stick your chest out, palms face forward, active fingers. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. Inhale, raise your hands high. Exhale, bow down, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Step back, exhale, high plank. Drop your knees to the ground, chin, chest and lower. Face down on the ground. Bring your hands beside your ribs as we set up for baby cobra. Squeeze your bum, push your pelvic bone towards the ground. Pull your shoulders back and inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Hold. Last inhale here. Lower down. Arms by your side. Have a few breaths here. Bring your hands back beside your ribs. Forehead to the middle. Preparing for baby cobra once more. Inhale, lift up, squeeze your bum, pull your shoulders back and hold. If you're able to, come on your fingertips, or you can take your hands off altogether. Really feeling those upper back muscles work as they warm up and get stronger. Last inhale here. Lowering down. Arms by your side, face to one side, close your eyes. Set up, one more baby cobra. Hands beside your ribs, forehead to the middle. Inhale up and hold. Try to lift your hands off the mat. Really open through the chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades back together. Last inhale. Lowering down. Plant your hands, child's pose. Hips back to the heels. Untuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Last inhale here. Bend your knees, look towards the front of the mat. Step both feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to stand, reach high. Mountain pose, exhale. Stay here. Bring your awareness back to your breath. We're going to start adding some standing postures. Inhale, reach the hands high. Forward fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, high plank, exhale. Downward facing dog. Last inhale here. Step the right foot to the front of the mat, in between your hands as you exhale. Inhale, hands high, crescent lunge. Bend through the front knee. Push the left heel to the wall behind you as you feel your thigh muscles work. Create a gentle scissoring motion, gently pulling the right hip back as you draw the left hip forward. 3 more breaths here. Last inhale. Warrior 2. Open through the chest. Open through the hips. Check that both your arms are parallel to the ground. Active fingers. Slight bend through the front knee. Left heel on the ground, foot angled out, about 45 degrees. 2 more breaths here. Last inhale. Stay for the exhale. Reverse your warrior. Flip the front hand, reach up and back. Windmill your hands to the front of the mat. Step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold. Inhale to stand, reach high. Mountain pose. Repeat the same on the other side. Reaching to the sky, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Slight bend in the knees, still hinge through the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high plank. Downward facing dog. Last inhale here. Bend the knees, look forward, step the left foot between your hands. Inhale up, crescent lunge. Bend through the left knee. Push the right heel to the wall behind you. Feel your thigh muscles work. Gently draw the left hip back as you draw the right hip forward, creating a scissor-like motion. Active fingertips reach skyward. 2 more breaths here. Last inhale. Warrior 2, exhale, drop the back heel. Open through the chest, open through the hips. Arms parallel to the ground with active fingers. Roll the tips of the elbow to point downwards. Soft gaze over the front fingertips. 2 more breaths. Reverse your warrior. Flip the front hand, reach up and back. Windmill your hands to the front of the mat. Step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Hinge through the hips. Inhale to stand, reach high. Mountain pose. We're going to add to that sequence now. Inhale, reach high. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step back, straight to down dog. 2 more breaths here. Bend the knees as you look forward. Step the right foot between the hands. Inhale up, crescent lunge. 3 breaths here. Last inhale. Warrior 2, open through the chest, open through the hips. 2 more breaths. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Extended side angle pose. Bring the right forearm across the right thigh. Reach the left hand to the wall in front of you. Open through the chest. Soft gaze slightly up. Create a straight line from the left foot all the way up and out through the left fingertips. 2 more breaths. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, reach up and back. Straighten the front leg, setting up for triangle pose. Reach the right hand towards the front of the room, then bring it down to your shin. Open through the chest as the left hand reaches high. Soft gaze upwards, if you have the balance. 2 more breaths here. Last inhale. Bend the front leg. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Windmill your hands to the front of the mat. Step forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale to stand. Hands high. Mountain pose. Reaching up, inhale. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Slight bend in the knees as you lift the sit bones up higher. And then if you're able to, you can start to straighten your legs. Bringing your belly towards your thighs. Open through the chest as your shoulders and arms roll outwards. Last inhale. Slight bend in the knees. Step the left foot forward. Inhale up, crescent lunge. 3 breaths here. Last inhale. Warrior 2, open through the chest, open through the hips. Arms parallel to the ground, soft gaze over the front fingertips. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Extended side angle pose, left forearm across the left thigh. Reach the right hand to the front of the room, open through the chest. Active fingers, both hands. Create a straight line from the right foot all the way up the right side body for 2 more breaths. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Straighten the front leg, setting up for triangle pose. Reach to the front of the room and bring your hand down to your shin. Open through the chest as your right hand reaches high. Create as much length through the left side body as there is through the right. Slight bend through the front knees. Reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Windmill your hands to the front of the mat, stepping forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale to stand. Mountain pose. Slowly make your way onto your mat. Facing the front of the mat, I'm going to face the camera for this though. Setting up for butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up tall if you need to sit on a block or a thick book, any other object you've got in the house, that's okay. Grabbing your feet and open them like a book as you gently push your knees down to the ground. Four more breaths here. Straightening your right leg out in front of you. Sole of the left foot in the groin. Inhale your hands high and then reach forward towards the foot. Try to hinge through the hips. If you need a slight bend in the knee, that's okay. Or you can use a strap. Slowly coming out of it. Switching sides. Left leg straight, sole of the right foot in the groin. Inhale, reach into the sky. Hinge through the hips as you come forward. The goal is to bring your belly forward, not your head down. Slowly coming out. Tuck your right foot under you like that. Bring the sole of the left foot over the top to touch the ground. Hug the left knee towards you, feeling a slight stretch in your hips. Slowly releasing. Reach the left hand high, right hand high, left hand behind you. Bring the right hand across the knee like that and come into a gentle twist. Lengthen through the crown of your head with every inhale and twist with the exhale. Slowly come back to the middle. Switch your legs around. Right foot over the top, sole of the foot on the ground. Hug your right knee to your chest, feeling a slight stretch in the hips. Slowly releasing the knee. Place your right hand behind you. Lift the left hand to the sky. Bring the elbows across the thigh. Inhale and lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale and twist. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and twist. Slowly coming out. Come onto your back. Hugging your knees towards your chest, adding a gentle rocking side to side. And make your way to Shavasana, corpse pose. Legs out straight along the mat. Allow your feet to fall out. Open through the chest, palms face up. Close your eyes. Scan your body for any tension you're still holding. And let it go with an exhale. Continue this process for as long as you need until you feel the full weight of your body being pulled down by gravity. Now I recommend you stay there for at least a few more minutes to really get the benefits. But I'm going to end it here, and I hope to see you guys soon.